Honey, put your jacket on. It's cold.
Don't you think she's probably old enough to know how to dress herself?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't save everybody from becoming their parents, but I can save them on insurance.
Hey! Slow down!
Now, is it our job to moderate other drivers' speeds?
What?
Hi, I'm Dr. Dick, and I'm here to prevent you from becoming your parents.
You have a problem with my parents?
Oh, no, I just... A lot of people don't want to become their parents.
Look here, buddy. My dad worked 3 jobs when he was 13 years old to put food on the table for his sick mother. I'd be honored to be my father.
Everything okay here, honey?
You know, I don't know. Dr. Dick here seems to think that my parents are a bag of assholes.
Oh, I didn't...
Oh, you know what? This guy condescended me earlier for asking our daughter to put on a jacket.
Okay, so my parents are a bag of assholes and my wife is a bad mother.
No, I can see where it would come off like
You know
that.
what? This is a fake mustache.
I knew it.
But what are you really doing here?
All right, I'm going to level with you guys. I have insanely bad gambling debts, like crippling debts. Like, they're going to cut my feet off. So I just find it's easier to sell insurance if I condescend people from a place of authority. And,
All right,
you know,
get the f off my property, you weirdo, before I become my father.
Technically, the street is public property. Ow! Yeah!
You could have saved 15% of your teeth by minding your own business.
Yow!
Undertack.
Good evening, and now for tonight's news. A Florida teen lost his license after doing burnouts on an LGBTQ pride crosswalk. In his defense, he did believe LGBTQ stood for Let's Go Burn Tires Queer.
It's reasonable.
People are surprised that the Village People will be performing at Trump's inauguration. Yes, the assless chap wearing gay anthem singing. Okay, that is surprising. Yeah. Glenn Hughes, the original Leatherman of the Village People, died in 2001. I wonder of what. So in his place will be Republican Senator Lindsey Graham.
Fantastic.
This is the first time I saw it.
He looks good.
He does.
Honestly, it looks.
He fills it out.
passable, Yeah,
He looks much better. He looks more natural in that than
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
Republican senator.
I think so.
Known for their song What's Going On, 4 non-blondes are reuniting for their first show in 30 years.
Ooh.
Yes, they will be performing during a very special part of the Napa Valley Music Festival in a place called Who Gives a Shit. Welcome to Normal World. I'm Dave Landau.
I am Black Garrett, and in studio with us is Angela.
Hey, what up?
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Oh,
Good. Well, let's get to it.
Do it.
yeah.
Well, yeah, hit like and subscribe.
Do that.
Like button.
You
all
comment down below. You give us a review on the audio podcast. We appreciate you. We love you.
And
all
buy
that
our
stuff.
hats.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, yeah, we have hats. You guys in the chat, we told you to aggressively tell Blaze to get merch on the merch page, and now we have merch. So thank you.
And if you buy those
Eventually,
hats, maybe we'll get more.
we might get
Yeah.
a T-shirt or
Just
something.
saying.
You know, maybe it grows.
You never know. Dreams come true.
They do, Dave.
Sorry, I was sipping water. I thought it was going to be longer.
That's the only water in the
Yeah, that tiny thing.
the world.
If they don't bring us bottles of water anymore. I think,
Yeah. What's
speaking
going on?
of sinking ship.
What's happening? They're building a new sign outside, so I think it's fair.
Oh, that's good. They're putting up a new sign. That's always that means the old businst is doing
It's a for
well.
sale. I don't know. Maybe.
Anyway, welcome to Normal World. We'll be here forever.
Yeah.
First on the program, friend of mine, and of course returning to the show. You may know him from the Trey Stewart program. Please welcome Trey Stewart.
Oh, hey.
Welcome back.
Here, man.
yes.
Thank you.
And our episode airs soon of your show, right?
That's right. Yeah, this Friday, in time for Trump to come back.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Yeah, he's coming back, man. He's already doing it.
Yep.
So, yeah, he saved Gaza.
There you go.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly.
You guys need to be friends. We can bring it together.
Guys, there could be some nice property. Some nice hotel front. Everybody settle down.
There's some beachfront property opening up.
All gold. I can see it. Beautiful.
Whatever works, man.
Yeah.
He really got it done. Biden's trying to take credit for it.
Yeah.
Is he a little echoey?
Yeah.
You might want to pull
Usually
your
move it in a
mic
little
up.
bit.
Yeah, a
Right
little
here.
bit.
Is that good?
Okay.
You hear this?
I can hear it now.
What is that?
is
What's
that?
that noise?
What is the noise?
Sounds like a rat.
Probably is.
It's in the chair. It's in your chair tray. I'm sorry.
I know what it is.
Is
It's
it-
our next guest and his beard.
Oh.
Beautiful beard.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it was.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I just shit all over Trey's promo.
Whoops.
We're all looking at Trey like he's a villain.
Yeah. I was like, what's Trey doing? He's
Okay, now I think we need the opposite, but I think that one needs to come a little
Oh,
further.
there you go.
Yeah, see, that's what it is. He was doing it right. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
It all works out.
Now we've evened it perfectly.
Yes.
No worries. These things happen.
We're professional.
Yes, it makes for a fun program. I call them programs.
That's why we do run-throughs.
Yes, that's why we did it.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course we don't.
We don't do
Can you
that.
imagine the
Oh
professionalism?
my God.
He is a regular at Mothership, a friend of mine, very, very funny comedian. He also has a show called The Solid Show. Please welcome Ehsan Ahmad.
First timer, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about the beard earlier.
It happens.
Just start rubbing my dick on the...
As he's talking.
Is your dick rubbing on the cushion? I'm sorry.
Like in the cushion. I'm sorry, this is a kid's program.
Yes. Come on.
I meant to tape it back.
With the blue.
Well, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Dude, I'm glad you came out. I appreciate it. Both of you. All the way from Austin.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
4
it's
hours.
fun. Yeah.
Well,
That's a trek.
Depending.
Yeah.
Like 3.
It's 3. We had a section where the freeway was shut down due to an accident. And we're like, thank God we left early.
Yeah, there's always one.
Yeah.
Texas people drive like crap.
It's insane.
Yeah, they don't know how to drive
good.
well.
No.
And then add any element or any level of element of rain. They're insane. They're just like sprinkling outside.
Even dew.
They're like, morning dew. They're just like hazards. These guys, settle down.
Like, what the fuck? I can kind of see.
I'm gonna hydroplane.
What is this stuff? The ground sweating? Go home.
What's God crying?
This is all of the gender fluid. This is why
collects in the
Biden's
morning.
I'm
America.
avoiding it.
Everybody's wet.
It's finally going away.
Yeah.
We're in a new era. I didn't know you heard.
Now, it's a very dry era.
Yeah, man.
Not a lot of gender fluid. Speaking of gender fluid, I don't know how this relates. Caitlin Clark's stalkers' first words in court were pretty special. Let's take a look.
Morning, Mr. Lewis.
Guilty.
No.
She says no.
No.
We are
No.
not. You have a right to remain silent, and I expect you to exercise that. Okay, this is just telling you what the charges are. You do not listen. I'll give you a chance to talk. It's not your time.
Roll me the bookie.
Stop talking.
Guilty as charged, Your Honor.
Oh my God.
I love that woman. Now, do we have a photo of Caitlin, just so if anybody doesn't know who she is?
This is a basketball.
Yeah,
bitch.
She's a
I can pull
basketball
it.
player, yeah.
I can pull it up. Yeah, I don't.
I was kind of
WNBA.
shocked that he
All-star?
has my exact
Who doesn't?
hairstyle.
Doesn't know.
Doesn't, but just for those
Go
people
to the
that
same
don't know.
barber.
Except he just looked more like Joaquin Phoenix.
That's my exact
Holy
hairstyle.
crap!
That's crazy.
Oh my
Say,
God!
give me the Ehsan.
How do you feel about female basketball players?
I love them. That's
Apparently, I want to kill them. I love them so much.
Yeah. Oh, that is sexy.
Yeah.
You know,
Guilty as
anybody would
charged is
start
crazy.
stalk that.
Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah. How
Anybody.
can you
Oh,
not?
yeah, she's great.
No, I mean, that is.
It's a piece of ace.
Yeah.
Right there.
Even Angela's thinking it.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
I'm
that
not the
tongue
only
do?
one
I don't
with
know.
it. We both got a
What that tongue do? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Looks like
But
it's
I-
strong.
Just leaning back though, just guilty as charged. You've seen her, Your Honor. Come on.
We all know I did it.
How are you going to convict this man? It's like,
Nope.
He's
No
like
one.
the succulent Chinese meal guy. Where he's like,
Exactly.
what
Yes.
crime?
Democracy manifest.
He's not even been charged.
stalked that woman.
Like as they're telling him what he's being arraigned for, he's just like guilty. It's like the
did it.
just like you're supposed to say not guilty right now.
You're supposed to be silent.
But I did it.
Throw me the bookie is like, damn, bro, how much have you been gambling? Well, if you're gambling on the WNBA, you're in a pretty deep hole.
You are.
sure.
Yeah, you're definitely betting on Caitlyn and only Caitlyn. We found him in a hotel in Indianapolis too.
Really?
Yeah, just stalking her.
Like right
She
next
was
to
at the
her.
hotel.
Yo, I think he might have been in a different hotel. He was just gonna go to the game.
Oh my God.
Just
Imagine
a
how
fan.
much you love a woman to go to Indianapolis to stalk her. It's like-
Well, I mean, especially a WNBA game.
Yeah, he's keeping the WNBA.
Yeah.
Single-handed.
Yeah. There's no one else in the stands.
I can't imagine how many racist comments he's written about Angel Reese. I can't imagine the amount of just YouTube and just
Yeah.
horrible things he's written.
Constantly making WNBA jokes.
Guilty. Take me away.
Yeah.
What does the N stand for?
He's like, what is it?
Ah,
Sir, please. Guilty.
you know, Your Honor. Come on.
He's the only guy in the crowd jacking off.
He's the only guy in the
Only guy in the
crowd.
That's what I mean. You can just see him fine.
Sir.
He just has a blanket that's moving.
If I don't jack off, they lose.
Luck.
You know how people have those like big sticks during the free throws? So it's just him jerking off.
They know about it too. They're like,
they're
"Look,
like,
he's a
that's-
season ticket holder.
We're not saying no.
Well, if she misses his free throw, the rest of the stadium gets free chicken sandwiches. So we gotta let him jerk off.
It'll let it happen.
Yeah, we can't afford that. Boy, it's a distraction for her.
Oh my God. Was he but he wasn't trying to hurt her, right? He just was
Oh
like,
no, they'll kill her.
Yeah. What is
How stalking works.
Every stalker loves you so much they have to shoot you while holding a teddy bear that's also your
they
gift.
must.
any guys whose reaction to stalking is that is guilty as charged? Yeah, wants to detach your head from your body and do weird stuff to it.
He's like, I'm actually happy you caught me.
What I was
This was gonna go way farther than it did.
It's so funny to imagine him in prison being like, no, turn the WNBA game on. I'm like,
they're just looking at him like, I'm sorry, what? They're like, isn't there enough gay shit that goes on here all day?
Oh man, about to get gay.
Well, I was watching this thing yesterday. It was on the game show killer.
Oh yeah.
I forget his name, but it was
Alcala.
But it was Very Scary People. Did you watch
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
show?
yeah, Rodney Alcala. Yeah.
Yeah, Rodney Alcala. But they let him out a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Like he
so
just
many
kept
times.
murdering people, and they were like, "All right, you 3 years."
We're glad you did this in the 70s. Women aren't people yet.
Just
One more
You
chance.
found the right time.
30 years from now, we'll be mad about this.
Yeah, go
right now.
It'll be a whole thing.
Well, they're making excuses too. Like the people they're interviewing, they're like, "Well, you know, it was a time we were really focused on rehabilitation." You're like, "Was it?"
Yeah.
Killed a child, and you gave him 3 years. Sorry.
I don't even think he served the full 3.
No, he got 1 to life, and they gave him 3.
What? One to
for
life.
good behavior.
1 to life.
It could be anything.
What kind of sentencing is that? Just ballpark it. Just go 1 to life.
You know what? Serve what you feel.
The Epstein deal.
That's a guy they should. Well, then he gets out, kills someone else. Then he gets out a third time and kills
Instantly.
the daughter who owned Ciro's, which became the Comedy Store, Ciro's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's what he finally kind of got caught for.
Somebody that was,
Important.
loved.
Yeah, not the girl on the game show who was smart enough to get out of it.
Lord.
Well, she didn't even actually ever go on a date with him or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't?
It was
No.
like right after,
Right
in the
after.
green room, he creeped her out and she was like, yeah, we'll do it.
And then she
And
never
then
went.
never contacted him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't seem. They're like he was so suave, and then they show him on the dating game, and you're like, I don't think he was. It's always
gross.
compared to other serial killers.
Yeah.
That sting. We should play that stinger right now.
Perv alert?
Perv alert. I don't know. Or any of the other stingers that we had. The serial killer one.
Yeah, and his whole thing was like, "Hey, ladies, come to the desert with me, and I'll shoot pictures of you."
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that's the move to kill people.
Women are dumb. Women are dumb. They're
I almost did
easily.
Craigslist photo shoots in college.
Right? Like that's so easy. They
Exactly who they would murder.
They will human traffic themselves. I know a woman. I know a cute woman that like went to New York, got flown to New York for some guy she never met. He put her up in the hotel, and she did that willingly. Now she's still alive, but that also she could have been murdered
easily.
Yeah.
Like she never. But in her mind, I'm just a hot girl.
We know somebody who did it for Diddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It came out like the one name that was released. I was like, oh, I know her.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but they used to allegedly get flown to different places like that too.
Yeah. It's so easy to just traffic women.
Yeah, because you just got to be like, we have champagne and we'll buy you shoes, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
No offense, Angela.
It's all good.
I mean,
I get it.
it's good you were on Craigslist trying to.
Just trying to make some money.
Hey, will you take pictures of me?
That's so.
I think I'm pretty.
What made you not?
It's like bonk.
What made me not do it?
Yeah. How did you figure? it out?
Honestly, like it came down to like I was about to leave to do it, and just something was like, "Don't do this." Like just something inside me.
I was like that with DoorDash.
Ah.
I almost did DoorDash, and I was like, I might get murdered out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, it's not
See?
worth it.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know if they're looking for you.
Yeah, the
I was also really high on Adderall.
yeah, that's. I think they want
I
somebody.
don't know
who's
who
a
they are.
victim.
Anybody.
Somebody they
scared.
can brutalize with no problem. They're not looking to fight a grown man.
You know, I don't. Man, it's weak out
You
there.
didn't do DoorDash because you didn't want to. Don't make that.
Yeah, I might get murdered, guys.
It could be me. They could be after me the whole time.
Look, I was gonna get a job, but I mean, it's dangerous out there.
You had to go outside, and people die
in a car. Yeah. You know,
It's
people
your
die
own
getting in their
car.
car.
You're not even getting in someone else's car.
If you start the car, it could blow up.
Yeah. Just somebody to walk up to your own car being like, I don't know what this creep is up to.
Man, I feel just like a woman who was strangled in the desert and rejuvenated.
Concern me. Put yourself in the situation. It'd be you.
Yeah, they'd so know too if it was DoorDash that killed you. They'd be like, yeah, we have the whole tracking.
There's a camera.
You notice when the one order got dropped off? He was there for an hour and a half murdering a guy.
Drove out to the desert, came back.
They kill you and then finish your shift. Yeah. Well, I don't want to make it
Eat
out.
the meal.
Yeah, that's how they never get caught. That's like a good idea.
Right?
Man.
Now you know how
There's
to
any
do it.
murderers out here listening.
Oh, it's Texas. There's some.
There's a lot.
Oh, yeah. There's a bloodlust.
Talking to you, abortion getters. Here's my camera. Murderer. Are you murdering women? Maybe you deserve to get human trafficked.
Hey, Trey, did your heart get broken recently? Yes.
Yes.
Like, whoa. Yeah.
It's actually door gash where they come to your house and take the baby. Yeah, you might be the killer, Trey.
Yeah, because it's like they're dumb, they're easily trafficked, they're abortion killers, and I love it when they scream. It's like, whoa, dude, what's happening? What's happening right now? This is crazy.
I miss
I'm just trying to get the audience here. I'm in Texas, man. I know where I'm at.
It's smart.
I'm wearing a Trump shirt under this.
Yeah.
Slowly take it. Well, I think that's the good stand to take. You've just made several fans. They're like, all right.
Up to 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's probably covered for it. It's exciting. Well, we have this. Julia Roberts. She said "F you" to the looters, as her $10 million homes in the area are being robbed during the LA fires. She also supported many groups that wanted to defund the police, but apparently not now. What do you guys think?
It's like not long ago.
Well, I think it's funny that they realize it's a bad idea once it affects them. You know, defund the police until you need it.
Right.
Yes.
It's like it's funny, and only rich white people do that. It's like poor black people. And in fact, in Detroit is a perfect example.
Yeah.
You even posted about this. We just had, what was it, the lowest death rate.
Yeah, I
Oh my
put
God,
up.
that was so good.
Oh yeah, I put up balloons 204.
Yay! Only 204. Celebration.
Your smile in that picture is so like sincere too.
I know, I'm just like,
Yes, so perfect. But you're absolutely right. Like that happened because they put more funding in the police,
Yeah.
yes.
and so it helps poor like communities of color
Yes.
actually have police, and it's these rich people who are so secluded that they're in their own little bubble. They get to say crazy stuff like "get rid of the police."
Yeah.
And they don't realize that includes like ambulance, fire, like you know in
Exactly.
Detroit, like you call like anybody, you're like, all right, we need an ambulance. It's like, well, he's gonna bleed out in the street, and you're like,
Right.
okay, so I hope you have a car. And there's just parts of Detroit that are like that, and that I agree with you. Like that's the problem is they always are speaking for people that they don't have any relation to, and it has no effect on them.
On behalf of them, yeah. It's like defund. We need to defund Botox because this is looking like Skeletor. In this it's like, my God, like,
No. You're not defunding my Botox. I was pretty. Jeez. I mean, I'd still.
Also, just the tone deafness to be like my $10 million homes.
My home.
Homes. My home.
oh, yeah.
In LA.
Your whole block is 3 houses,
Yeah.
it's mansions, and you're like, oh.
I have a GoFundMe.
Well, have you seen half
somebody
these
to rebuild.
GoFundMes?
Dude,
Oh my God, rich people.
It's so funny to be like, my goal is 1,000. It's like 50,000. It's like,
One
whoa.
of them was like 100,000 for like some guy, and it's like just the amount of that he needs to get his mansion back. And it's like, why do you think that anyone would care?
Right.
Like, look, I understand that you've earned your money, and a lot of people, you know, you've worked your way up for this, but at the same time, I don't care. I'm not going to give you money to be like, here's your big house.
Yeah, well, where were you guys last year when there was a bunch of homes that got destroyed by floods on the other side of the country? Like, there's
People who don't have the means to.
Exactly. There's still people now that are still rebuilding that whole area. So, like, sorry.
Yeah, you remember, and it's funny too because they
Yeah, residuals.
always, like, remember when The Rock and Oprah came out,
Yeah.
asked poor people to donate to what was it?
Maui.
Maui, yeah, it's
Maui, yeah.
Between the two of you, you could end world hunger. You want us to donate? What the fuck are these rich people that are so far removed? But we were talking about this earlier, where that's how bad things are.
Rich people have GoFundMes.
That's true.
Yeah, like, oh, we're fucked. Rich people are like, we need help. This is
Yeah,
over.
that's a good point. We really are screwed as a nation when Julia Roberts is like, I'm losing it all.
They're just standing in the same bread lines together, like,
I
Robert
like
De Niro?
Wow. I like
Can I get an autograph?
I liked you in Pretty Woman. You want to split a loaf?
I was telling this to Trey because I saw this coming in. They were just you guys were running one of your ads, and it was like for a medication, and it was like use the promo code to get $10 off medication. It's like, bro, our healthcare system is so fucked. If you need promo codes for antibiotics, that's crazy. Like you should just be able to get those.
Right. No, it turns out, the biggest corporation is making us fat and dead and unhealthy.
Yeah.
You're right, though. It's like, use promo code ALIVE if you want to get.
Like to live.
For 20% off insulin, and it's like my kid needs this. What do you mean 20% off?
Yeah, you're like,
It's still $800.
yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
diabetes just killed everybody with insulin.
Yeah. Are you telling me I can't get medication unless Glenn Beck smiles upon me? That's
The
crazy.
promo code.
Yeah, that's wild.
Right?
Like that should be available to get.
And that's why Luigi.
Yeah, that is why Luigi.
Oh yeah. Also,
Yeah.
bro, State Farm pulls out of California.
Dude.
Then the entire playoff weekend, they're running ads with Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
For their home insurance.
Yeah.
Dude, if you watch that and don't feel the inner Luigi rising in you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how you. That's
Paid
crazy.
$30 million to that guy to just stand in a commercial. And they're
Stand there.
like, don't answer the phone for the next 3 months if it's from a Los Angeles area code.
Might get a lot of them.
It's so corrupt.
This is
man.
insane.
It's so funny. I bet you Jake from State Farm's house burned down, and he's like, he has to do those ads just to live again.
Yeah, he finally got his dream house. Landing the commercial deal, and him and Flo are just like, hello.
Shoveling some
They
garbage.
own him. They own him.
They're staying on the Geico's couch.
They're staying in the lizard's terrarium. They're just on a log in a lizard's house.
Yeah, it's just those two in the
caveman.
Yeah. All shot execution style.
Just the ashes of the Taco Bell dog in the corner.
They're like, what did he do? We're like, he was there.
Oh, no quiero.
No quiero.
No quiero.
This is what happens when you ask too many questions.
You're a little too ethnic.
Yeah, like,
Kick
what?
you out.
I'm sorry, you wanted us to cover what? We don't cover wildfires
no.
or water. Those are the two I needed.
Yeah, those are things that happen the most. What are you talking about?
We can do all but that.
The important ones?
Giant
those
spiders, we got you.
If you get hit by lightning, don't worry. We're going to take care of that. No problem.
Oh, no,
long as
actually,
if
I'm
it's
sorry.
on fire
That goes under
after
fire.
that.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does.
No,
That's
we're
bad.
not
If it
covering
causes a fire, we can't do that.
So it just has the hit. Do nothing.
Yeah. If you're hit by lightning on your property that doesn't start a fire, we'll cover half.
Gotcha.
You got to pay those
Up to the
premiums.
deductible.
Yeah.
Up to the deductible.
All the way
Then after that, we'll help.
500. Well, they're giving them $700, just like the Carolina, and it's like, really?
Oh, great.
Yeah, they're like, here you go, $760.
You would think with the amount of Ukrainian flags in Los Angeles, Biden would get a little confused and give him more money.
Maybe. Accident.
Yeah.
Accident, yeah.
Everyone should just cover the rubble with a giant Ukrainian flag and be like, whoa, we got a lot
billion.
of
Yeah, whoa, look at that.
8 billion and the reserve firefighting supplies.
Oh, my God.
They came back to us.
Crazy.
Putin offered to help put out the fires. Did you see that?
Dude, that's not a good
He's like,
idea.
can you imagine that, like, even Putin is like, this is ridiculous. Is there something I can do to help?
People are starving, but this is embarrassing for you.
Look, these aren't my people, so I'll help.
It's bad when Putin is the voice of reason.
It's like, why would you do the? You cut their insurance?
This is corruption.
The best was, I mean, that interview that's going to go down so well with the fire chief saying the number one thing they're focusing on is diversity.
Oh, yeah.
And you would think, as a firefighter, if someone asks you what your number one priority is, what a slam dunk to say fighting fires. Like, what an easy lob and slam. But if you watch the WNBA, they don't slam very much. But it's like, it was right there. How did you miss that?
Exactly. The
Like,
one
get out of the diversity.
Diversity.
No, we just want to make sure there's a mixed bag, helping out.
Yeah.
What about the fires? Well, we'll see. I mean, there's not a chance that all these homeless people are going to start lighting everything on fire at once.
No, it's climate change.
Yes.
Or
It's cows farting.
It's only that.
Yeah.
Or it's
Only that.
something that they don't talk about in California a lot, but like most of the fires are started by the electrical companies.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the wires falling.
Yeah, a lot, and because all the money they could have used to upkeep, they just pocketed. So everything is old and outdated, and like
Oh, yeah.
and
Makes a
that's
ton
what
of
causes
sense.
a lot of these fires. Like some of the big fires up north where I grew up were caused by PG&E.
That makes so
Really?
much sense. Like when I was there, it all looks run down. Everything is like covered in gook and
Yes, everything's covered up.
30 years, 40 years old.
I did this deep dive once. Remember, like this was like maybe like 4 years ago when that warehouse in Beirut just exploded and it was huge, and they found out it was just like, oh, this is where they stored their chemicals and there was no oversight. So I was like, what in our infrastructure is bound to explode? And it was the PG&E, especially in California because of the wildfires, and our water system. It's so out of date.
And it's just
Crazy.
In LA specifically?
Oh, that's in all of
that was
the
San
country.
Francisco, right?
Well, the water system is for all the country. The
Yeah.
PG&E is specifically for San Francisco.
Yeah,
area.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like it would take like $1 trillion to retrofit everything and make things more modern. But
Yeah, they're
But
like,
Ukraine, though.
but Ukraine needs its money.
You know,
Yeah, that's what's amazing. Like that, yeah, they somehow need the exact amount of money they just keep sending.
Yeah.
They're like, the last 3 pallets would have really helped out.
Where's that going, by the way?
Dude,
Like it just kind of disappears.
the guy's
Is
been
it-
wearing the same sweatshirt since he started talking. There's,
They wouldn't even upgrade his clothes.
no,
Is it just like pallets of like cash?
it's just laundered and sent back.
gold or
Yeah.
In my opinion.
For sure. It absolutely it's
Physically,
going to
how's it?
Gavin Newsom's hair gel.
Yeah, exactly. He can pretend to be on a phone.
I'm sorry I'm on the phone. His wife tries to talk to him. I'm sorry, Biden.
Sorry, it's not getting through.
Biden's on the other line. I'm the only person on earth he can hold a conversation with.
Yeah.
Like, even if you were talking to Biden, what's he doing about it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Hey, sir, what do we want to do about the wildfires? What? What happened? Huh? Okay.
Yeah, imagine it must be like talking to your grandma where you're like,
You're yelling.
yeah, I'm doing good.
We need help.
I understand that you may have billions of dollars. Grandma. Hello.
I got a mole biopsied the other day. Okay, Joe. All right.
Okay.
You're going to tell me the results.
There's this bitch talking to me who wants her house back.
Talk to my assistant. Get out of here.
Dude,
That's my favorite part of that video is at the end where he's just like, yeah, you can get the information over there. Shuts the door.
Jumps in the car.
And for a man who's clearly trying to run for president, it's so funny to watch him like stumble out of the starting blocks after every single turn.
It's not going well.
It's not going well. The fires aren't going to help.
You know what would help? What would make it feel better?
If there's a fire in your pants and you want to put it out.
That's right. What do? You put on some undertag.
That's right.
Underwear, they're so comfortable. I am not joking. They're the best thing ever. You saw the ad that we ran. They're comfortable. You could whip people with them, and they wouldn't even hurt because they're soft.
I don't know what that was. When it comes to gear.
Why would from the heart?
Who are you whipping with underwear?
Go back to the whipping.
The sketch.
You didn't see the sketch?
Oh.
We opened the show with.
I thought you had a club.
I know.
It was a belt, so you really weren't paying attention.
It was my belt, and then I transferred the belt with the underwear that I was talking about.
I don't see too good.
It was a cerebral thing.
My eyes are rotting out due to I can't get diabetes without a promo code. I can't get my medicine. Everything's just blurry.
My pale thigh and weak package there, please. That back up. Look at those comfortable pair of
I
undies.
saw you wearing those.
Yeah, dude, they're so comfortable.
Yeah,
you know,
I like these don't come with the mic cord.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't work.
It's a pump.
Audibly.
Yeah, where's the mic clip to? Why is it running under
My
the
sack.
underwear?
It's just the sack.
We just have to put our penis mic on you.
I'm starting to think that sound guy is kind of like not right.
It did not need to go there. He's like, we need to mic your penis.
It's I need to wet it with my mouth a little bit. I can't get it to work.
Lubricate it. I'll tell you, I bought.
Is this thing even on? Oh, it's on.
Oh, it's on. I'm on. I bought 8 pairs of these underwear to give out in Christmas. I didn't give away a single pair as I kept them all for myself.
They're the best underwear.
They're so good.
I don't care what anybody says. You can get socks, you can get hoodies that are amazing. Seriously,
Pants.
use the code NORMAL20, promo code undertech.com. They sponsor our show. They have since the very beginning. I'm wearing undertech right
Best
now.
sponsor we have.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, honestly, that the whole reason that was an ad is because he was just wearing them. You're like, let's lean into that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gerard said, take your pants off again for a sketch, which is the second time he made me take my pants off.
And he had a
for this
shoebox
show.
he said was a camera.
All right,
What's
Chuck
going on
Berry.
here?
So go look at those. You can get
Look at
blue,
'em.
green, black, whatever you want. But all those will cover a stain.
And they come in female.
20. And they come in female now.
Yeah, a little.
Come
wear
in
'em.
female.
What are they?
Well, what is a woman? Really?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be.
They come in ladies' underwear.
That's right. They're called shorties.
Ew.
Yes, just like the stalker wanted to
Guilty as charged. I love undertag.
as he
Love
was
your
going through
undertag.
the locker room.
I sometimes hang outside of the warehouse for undertag and say, "Can I get more of those?"
Yes,
And they give them to me.
they're good people.
It works.
Yeah.
Thank you.
TLC has premiered the new show Bailin' Out Loud, featuring Bailin' Dupree, a 21-year-old TikTok sensation with Tourette's syndrome. Do you have a clip, Angela?
I have a clip of her with Chris Cuomo.
Yeah, we talked
Would you like
about
to see that?
or-
Yeah.
Yes.
I've had parents reach out to me asking me, oh, my son's coming home with a girlfriend and his girlfriend has Tourette's syndrome. So, and then I also get very evil people that would comment and say, like, go fuck yourself, Chris, lick your baby wiener, blam up your ass, on your own biscuit, fat ass, that have told me that my parents deserve to die in a car accident because I'm faking my condition or people.
Oh my God.
Like, I've had to have the police out my house.
Why did she curse him out? What did Chris do?
Fuck you, Chris.
I wonder what the behind the scenes tension is. That
one I bet was just on purpose.
Yeah.
That ass Chris.
I can't help it, Chris.
Well, he is a bitch ass nigga. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he's the worst. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I did find it funny when she was like, just people who don't know what Tourette's is. It's like, I think everyone kind of knows what Tourette's is. Because we all heard about it one time and been like, well, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and then we all...
You just, what? You curse? Just crazy?
We all did the Cartman thing and it, emulated it by just saying swear words for no reason. We just didn't add the tick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the tick is new.
No, she's good at it.
Yeah, she's definitely mastered.
No, she has timing.
She put in her
really
10,000 hours.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
really does
yeah.
have that timing.
They say if you practice 18 minutes a day, you can master almost anything. And I got to say, she is a professional faking a very fake disease.
Yeah. Oh, man. She's great. Also, she makes Tourette's hot. Like, make Tourette's hot again.
Yeah.
She is. That's.
Yeah.
Am I the only one with a boner?
No. Well, I've had mine the whole time.
I had it since I saw you in the underwear. Honestly.
As you would. That's why I didn't want to do DoorDash. I told you.
Well, I get it now.
God.
Can you imagine ruining those underwear?
I don't want to.
What's also funny is that there's a bitter Tourette's TikToker out there just because she's fucking hot.
Yeah, an ugly one.
I have more Tourette's than she does. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought this was way better.
The level of Tourette's. I want to see that reality show where it's just.
Well, there's
Like
actually...
what's that?
There is...
Short Love, or what was that midget show?
There's a few. We got 10 of them, actually, because while some say the show exploits this girl to make light of a subject, the feedback has been very positive with TLC, and they're planning a lot of spin-offs, which will appear in tonight's half-assed top 10. That's right. Perfect. Number 10, QB.
Are we counting from 10 or 1? Because the
10 to
list
1.
is okay.
10 down to
at the
1.
bottom. I'm going to start at the bottom here. Love Island, Epstein.
Perfect. Angela.
America's Got Myocarditis. Promo code myocarditis 10.
Trey.
Hills Dong. What a macro fill. How do you what is this word?
Oh, you asked Trey to read. This was an issue.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm with you, dude. I had to
Glasses
read it
are
like
fake,
500
man.
times.
Also, not only did I think you could read, I also assumed you had a macrophallus. So I'm way off those messed up stereotypes. It's a gigantic penis. Is what
Oh, really? So, that's racist. Making me read this?
a huge dick and you're illiterate.
A big penis. That's where all the blood goes.
There's two wrong assumptions about Trey.
Yeah, I'm black and I have a penis. No, I'm gonna say. Can I just say anyone or?
No, I just got to do the order.
I got autism in custody.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Yes.
Good.
I'm gonna say my 600-pound funeral.
I'm going to say
on that, I thought it was funny.
number 5. I'm really excited about this one. American Ninja Retard.
It's a good one. Angela.
Little people, big internal organs.
Oh,
There you go.
what's going on there?
I'm gonna switch
see
it
that.
around. Ehsan, number 3.
My 9-toed life.
There you go. Number 2. Trey, what you got?
The Great British Raping Show.
Did you bounce around on purpose?
Why did you do?
I had a feeling he'd deliver that in a funny way. He did. And number 1, Flip This Corpse.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would.
Our half-assed top 10.
Perfectly done.
We're
Rapping.
Yeah.
No. Again,
Saying that bit was perfectly done.
you actually read that correctly. It was actually
Okay, good.
Oh, I'm out.
I would also watch my 600-pound funeral just to see how many people had the casket.
The casket's legs just go.
Yeah, just
They
nobody.
I
bust
would
out
watch
the bottom.
every single one of these.
Have you ever been to a really big person's funeral?
No.
They're like jammed in there.
Oh, they don't make bigger caskets?
They do, but not if you can't afford them. Because I was at one
dang.
where it looked like she had been just stuffed in there. Like they were just hitting her with a hoe to get her inside.
At a certain point, you have to cremate, right? Like if they just can't fit in a casket.
There's actually.
How you gonna fit in the oven?
There's a weight. Yeah, there's a weight.
See, yeah.
There's a weight limit to cremation.
Well, then what do you do with a?
You chop them in half and cremate them.
Yeah, you have to do it like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. You can't. There are
Dead
people
serious?
that are you cannot. Yeah,
That's insensitive.
sorry.
You're canceled.
Very serious. Promo code cremate.
For 20% off your bottom half in cremation.
Well, yeah, it's like you can't just try. It's got to suck the first time they saw that, where they're like, "Well, he came out the other side, and there's still most of them left." It didn't work. It's constantly trying to burn a body down.
It's like a grease fire.
That's what it is, though. It
Yeah.
is like a
No,
grease
that's
fire.
I won't have this fat dead shaming.
No, you're right.
We have to respect dead
far.
people's weight choice.
That's true. Yeah, clearly, it was the right one.
No, it was.
They're jammed in a coffin.
Yeah. Well, it is weird how people get offended at calling, like obesity out. Guys, it's not
It's a
shaming you. I care about you.
It's a choice.
Yeah, like my doctor.
Obese?
Like being black.
Yeah, it's like a choice, like being black or gay. It's a choice to be fat.
You can change. You can change that.
Yeah, just
I was born this way.
well. I mean, at least you didn't choose both.
That's over. I'm not greedy. Some people, you know what I mean?
Some people have all the luck. I know, right?
John Lemon. He watches the show.
He does.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Just angry.
Just
Jerking off. It's an anger boner.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Yes.
He's just the guy that I think everybody across the board of any race or sexuality is just like, yeah, you're terrible.
Yeah, we've had enough of you.
Political spectrum, everything. It
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah, nobody enjoys Don Lemon.
No, he leaves a sour taste in your mouth. That's what I was Hilarious. A lemon pun. Sometimes you gotta step back from the woman hating and just put a pun out there.
Sometimes
Sometimes you just gotta step back from the ledge.
It's about being.
it's a good lemon joke.
It's
It
a
didn't
lemon.
suck.
Oh my god, I love a good lemon pun. Man.
You do.
Oh man. No, yeah, Don. He's just so clearly. There's no there, as the kids say, behind his. He's not a real journalist. He's an actor. That him moving to YouTube especially shows you how there was nothing, because if there was something more interesting about Don, we would see it. YouTube is the perfect place where you have no corporate overlords. You can just say whatever you want, and a lot of the stuff he's still saying CNN stuff, right? It sounds like he's still at CNN, so it's just funny. But have you seen the man on the street things that he's done?
No. He goes out on the street.
He does
Oh, he's
man
so
on the street
charismatic.
things.
How could he not?
No.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it.
Really
because
goes out on the
He
street.
does man on the street things, and one interview specifically was a black guy just ripping him a shit. He's like, he was like, I don't trust you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? I don't
Nobody
trust you.
trusts
Yeah, you're dead. Media is dead. We won. You lost. And Don is just kind of laughing like, oh, okay. We'll be right back. And it's like, there's no commercial.
There's nobody
You're
here.
done. Yeah. You're not cutting it.
Literally felt it was that way.
I'm very scared. I haven't seen it. I've never.
It's good. It's
I only watched him on CNN because I was forced to.
Wait, you're telling me you don't keep up with Don Lemon?
I know, right?
You're telling me.
I know. I know I look like a Don Lemon fan.
Yeah. A lemonade. That's what
Yes,
they
it's
call
like
it.
a
lemonade, yeah.
Lemonade. You look like a lemonade.
A lemon head, actually.
A lemon head, you're right.
Lemon head. Well, both.
Lemon heads.
Yeah, they
We're
took
all,
out lemonades because it sounded bad.
We're all lemon heads.
Yeah, that's He's a black gay man. Lemonades is a little much.
Lemonade.
Yeah, they're like, we're all lemonades. Like, so we got to switch this, guys. It's really.
Heads. We're heads.
imitate. No.
Why does he keep walking into bathhouses? He doesn't know we're still filming. He doesn't know how YouTube works.
He doesn't know we're following it. Oh no.
Following you, Don. Don, stop going to the glory hole.
It's sad. Yeah. No, I think he was talking about something. I forgot what it was talking about, but whatever it was, he was surprised that the black regular person was on the opposite side, on the side of like anti-establishment media. And that's how like he just doesn't get it, man.
Which baffles me. Like you would not distrusting establishment. I think is like inherent in the black community for a lot of.
yeah,
reasons.
we're born not trusting.
Yeah,
people.
so like why?
Why?
Why is that?
Why were you
Geeky experiments? Just mass media.
something about a boat?
Yeah, something I don't know.
I'm looking for the clip, and I found a clip of it on the Jimmy Dore show, and I'm scrolling through it, and then Kurt Metzger pops up, and he's on that show.
I love Kurt.
Like,
Yeah, he's great. Oh.
Yeah.
So like, why would that surprise Don unless he is the whitest black person I've ever seen?
Well,
A lot of the establishment just couldn't imagine why so many minorities wouldn't just fall in line with it was so funny to watch. Like this was the first. I would say starting last year, both my parents left the Democratic Party. Like they were losing.
Wow.
Yeah, they were losing because you know what it is. It became the perfect example of what it became was when Joe Biden said in 2020, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Right.
Yeah, it's like. It stopped being like a hey, look, we're helping you to being like a hostage vote.
It's kind of
like you have to vote for us because
Yeah.
otherwise things will be bad for you. And it's like, well, if you're holding that against us, that's crazy. It's like they've turned away so many minority voters.
oh, absolutely. Well, but assuming too, because it's like you have a black friend basically, like who was Obama.
Yeah,
everybody's just supposed to listen to you it's the lamest excuse. Any white guy.
Yeah.
Like no, I know him. It's like you were a bargaining chip for the first black president.
That's how he became president.
Right. It's like nobody. He was alive. Like every comic that jokes about assassinating the first black president.
Right.
It was like you get Joe Biden, they were like, all right, we're gonna leave him alone. I mean, it's not.
Nobody wants this.
Nobody wants Joe Biden. Then he went and proved it. Just destroyed the country.
Ridiculous. But at least he saved Gaza. I like how he's trying to take credit for that. You see him come out like, oh, I've been working tirelessly. It's like, my guy, you waited to the last second. Like, talk about waiting until the buzzer.
Yeah, bro.
You're like, oh, I have one good. Look at this one good thing. Well,
You have nothing
is
to
on
do.
fire.
Yeah, you have nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it
nothing
Trump?
at all.
Like, not to. It's like I think it's important to recognize when the other side does something good.
Of course.
And Trump does several stuff, but like ending wars is good. I don't care how you do it. Was his rhetoric extreme? He was a couple weeks ago. He was like, I can't remember what he said, but it was something along the lines of if y'all don't settle shit before I get in the office, I'm popping off.
Yeah, I'm gonna settle it.
I'm gonna pull this car over.
It's like when your mom's like,
Pulling
you
this
better
country
stop arguing in there before I come in there.
I'm pulling this country over.
Yeah, and everyone else is like, oh, this guy is fucking crazy. So we have to listen to this.
I might do it.
Yeah, we have to.
His first term, he did that. Like there was peace in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Like, what the? That was a joke. That was a joke. That was like that's never gonna happen. Nobody's ever gonna shake hands over there. And then it happened in his term, and then went right back to being just people at each other's throat.
Yeah, there's something to that for sure. And
Hopefully, he does it again.
But to fund a war for so long and then at the last minute be like, did you see how I stopped it? Really, like,
you see how I solved the problem I created?
me.
yeah, he's like, so my last, I stopped a war and I also pardoned like 80 pedophiles.
Yeah,
That was the other thing he did.
Yeah, what a great smokescreen. just the Gaza's stop and there's 80 pedophiles just sneaking out the back door.
I'm going to stop a war to let you out.
Yeah, they'll never see it coming.
watch this hand.
God, that's so true, though.
Yeah, right? It's like
So well planned.
Yeah. Dude, I would if I had to free 80 pedophiles, I'd solve Israel Palestine.
Oh, yeah. He's got to pardon Hunter.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want people talking about it. We all know what he did.
That's what I think those drones were. He pardoned Hunter, and then the drones came out.
Yeah.
Why would they be related?
It's just a distraction.
Just the world's laziest conspiracy theorist.
It's such an easy play.
It's kind of true, though.
All you have to do is throw some drones up that you're not using, and don't tell anybody about it. And they go, "Oh shit, it's aliens or it's."
We all talked about it.
Yeah,
They
right?
talk about it.
And
Joe
then
Rogan.
distraction.
it was by a military base.
It was. And then So, when you yeah. asked them about it, they said they didn't know.
Weird stuff.
Well,
They did know.
Yeah, when the FBI says don't worry about it, you're like, well, they're doing something.
Well, yeah.
Clearly they're doing something.
Oh, it's just standing there going, "There's nothing to see here," while everything's just burning.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. No, I mean,
We live in Naked Gun.
We do.
Well,
This is much
that was the
worse.
president. He was the
It's
president.
much worse. Yeah. it
Yeah,
is.
this is much worse than
How
this.
Yeah,
dare
there you
you
go. It was
insult-
way better. O.J. Simpson was alive back then. That was a better world.
It was.
Better time.
Yes.
OJ.
He was still our beloved Nordberg.
Yeah, he was
Just a great murderer.
a slapstick. Oh,
It's before catfishing really took off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
It's like a better time.
It was a better time. You just kill your wife in Brentwood. You didn't have to worry about a fire. And a waiter. Yeah, that's true though. Like it seems so many conspiracies too are just based on laziness and the fact that like somebody screwed something up so bad.
Yeah.
a lot of incompetence.
I will say this because a lot of conspiracy theories, like, obviously look into them more and, like, oh, there's something going on here. But sometimes I feel like a lot of conspiracy theorists are just like these white dudes that found out too late that the government is lying to them. So then they're like, oh, no, they must be lying about everything. It's like, no, you just missed it from the jump. Yeah. You're just, like, living.
And we already knew we were being
Yeah. We felt it a little more. And then you got on board. You're like, wait, what are they lying about?
Yeah, what is it? It could be anything. It's like, well, yeah, every time you blow out your tire in Detroit for the roads, you're like, who has all the money that we paid for the roads? Like your
It's
whole
going
life
somewhere.
is just
It's all
being
connected.
screwed. Yeah.
It's going somewhere. If you fuck over people enough, they're gonna start asking questions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, there's clearly something bad, something crazy about to happen.
Yeah.
You could just feel it. Luigi feels like a opening of the door of something like wild.
Yeah, I feel
Crazier. We've had drones in the sky that everything's on fire.
yeah, Tesla gets blown up.
Donald Trump is president again. Like this is a crazy
That's
series of
government
events
admitting that
that's happened.
that there's
a
aliens.
Cybertruck bomb.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
the
this
shit.
isn't even like a frog slowly boiling.
No,
Just lighting a frog on fire.
Yeah.
Like it's all happening so fast.
And then saying, what will happen
Blowtorch in
next?
a-
Yeah, and then be like, what do we do about this frog on fire? Let's ask Elon Musk.
He's like, we go to Mars.
Yeah, he's like, yeah,
Okay, it's the most reasonable thing you say.
Yeah.
we're gonna go to a new planet and make it terrible.
You want to put a chip in your brain?
We're doing such a good job with this one. We should go to other planets.
See, that's my problem. We're not done destroying Earth yet. We can't move on to other planets.
Quitters.
Right. I'm a fan of the clean plate club. You know what I mean?
I agree. There's starving Martians. I don't know how to word it.
That's a good band name.
It is
Starving Martians.
starving Martians.
I see that.
Holy crap! That's
Starving people in Africa, and we shouldn't stop until there's starving people everywhere.
Yeah, it's like we need to make sure that all the food people are getting has been poisoned for the last year. For some reason, you can't make a salad now without dropping dead. Like, everything is just like bad for you.
they're removing red dye number 5.
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3 after how long? Like 30 years after they took it out of.
We have that as a topic. Yeah, it says on Wednesday the FDA banned the use of red dye number 3 in food, beverages, and ingested drugs.
Can I just say, I'm tired of them coming after artificial ingredients of color. Enough is enough, man.
Yeah. Well, they
Black
tried.
dye matters.
In fairness, they've gone after Coke for 40 years, and it's just gotten worse and worse.
Yeah, hey, bring back cocaine.
Yeah.
That's way better than
I'm
what
sorry.
Coke back in the Coke.
I gotta say, the white powder is superior to the colored powder.
Wait, white powder? White powder.
Oh my God! Dog whistle.
That's a pretty lazy dog whistle.
White.
Those are the best ones.
That's how you know.
The dog whistle everyone can hear.
Just, yeah, you're just gonna leave in flour because of your white powder. That's right. Yeah, red dye number 3, which it's odd though that it's been taken. Like apparently they told us this was poison some time ago,
A long time ago.
and then they're finally like, all right, we're gonna.
And I think it's funny that they're doing it right before their administration leaves, so they can also be like at the buzzer. We also did it.
Right.
We removed it. We were being healthy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 30 years after scientists discovered a link between the food dye and cancer.
Right? They were like, you can't put it on your skin, but you could put it in your body.
You gotta let that cancer develop over time so that
Yeah.
Dude, we're so
really
stupid.
blossoms.
You gotta let it breathe. You
Yeah.
gotta let, that's the
Yeah.
most important part about cancer.
You could cook out the cancer.
You got to let it spread. I mean, it's got to go out there and fly. You know, it's got to spread its wings.
Well, then how are they going to deny you the health insurance if you don't have cancer? You know?
Think of all the Americans working in the red dye mines.
What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
I got the red lung pop.
I just make an honest day's work making Mountain Dew Code Red, son. That's all we're a code.
I wanted to do.
I was a Code Red man. Your dad was a Code Red man. My dad was a Code Red man. Your grandmother was a Code Red man. We're Code Red men for the days of the American Revolution. That's all we know.
Everybody in Juggalo paint making Fago.
Oh god.
This is what we have to do, son.
Dude, our food is so bad.
I know, right?
It's so bad.
So
Terrible, man.
Especially if it takes 3 decades for them to go. So the poison, do we take that out?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, that.
Our bad.
How are we gonna make Spider-Man burgers?
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, see, nobody thinks about the consequences.
But knowing our government, they're just replacing it with the worst ideas. So we replace it with lead, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, we'll take out the red.
Yeah,
and put lead
whatever.
in it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Turns out lead paint pretty good for you.
They really said, I mean, these are the same people who they said cigarettes were good. Doctors were doing commercials for cigarettes.
Of course, yeah. 1 in 4 doctors says Pall Mall. That's a smooth pull.
Yeah.
Exactly. And cut to we're supposed to trust these people just blindly? I mean, I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense.
No, well, they always find out if something's terrible for you, and then they just let you have it forever. And I mean, you can say it's your choice, but if it's being snuck into food and children's food, it's not really a choice. And if you make all the food horrible or, priced out of what anybody can afford, then how is that? That's not a choice. That's just the only option you have.
Yeah.
Right. And it's so funny watching people be mad at Bob RFK. Because it's he's just trying to make stuff healthier. Forget what you.
Dare he?
Yeah, it's like, you're coming for my GMOs? Fuck you.
Yeah,
not mine.
We did the same thing to Michelle Obama, though. We hated her for that.
They did.
Now that's a great point. That's a double standard.
Oh, that's true. They did the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's anybody that makes.
It's so funny. We came out of this pandemic where the whole thing was like, it's all about health, and then it's like, well, we haven't really done anything. Outside of anything, we haven't encouraged people to exercise more. Bro, there was a Chick-fil-A at the San Jose airport. A water costs more than a soda, and it's like, what are we doing? If this whole thing is about health, that's crazy. Now water costs more than soda. It's like, it's just like.
They're like, look, we don't want you making the right choice.
We need you
it's
to be
gonna cost
slow.
you. It's going to cost you.
Is Pfizer German for health? Because that's the only thing they did. That's the only thing they gave us.
It's so true. Like, you locked people up. You took away vitamin D. You didn't tell them that it was natural if you walked outside. You didn't start giving any health tips. It was lock up, distrust. Dude, the amount of stuff that has gone on as a result of them trying to make us all healthy has killed more people than anything, I think, in the last.
Massive overreach. Like, I feel like because they overreached so hard and it was so obvious to a lot of people, I think it has woken a lot of people up to that. Like, oh shit, maybe it is better that I get out and move.
Well, yeah. Well, you needed the sort of, the lockdown because were you guys in California for the lockdown? Were you in California?
No, I was in New York.
Okay, so you were but that second lockdown was so terrible that if you were there, you were like looking for any way out. And then you're like, oh, there's this shot and we can move. So people just were like, let's go, let's do it. Let's just get outside again. It's like that, because that's what it took. Because if they did it without the pandemic, you would be like, well, you guys just did the opioid crisis. Why did we trust you on this?
Right.
Yeah.
But if you keep basically people in jail for a year and a half, they're going to lose their fucking minds and be like, yeah, just give me anything to get out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, damn, that is true. Yeah, and New York fell apart. I mean, I was watching everything, like the lies I knew were there anyway.
Right.
But to watch it in real time of them going, well, there's no room in the hospitals, and that's why we have to pull up this ship. Nobody ever went on that ship. I drove by it every day to go into Midtown. It's like, this was all just pretend, and we were watching this show. Yeah. And then
I forgot that they said that they had to put people in the ship.
Yeah, there was a ship, and it's like, look at the bodies stacking up. It's like, well, yeah, you have to take bodies out of a morgue. Like, it's not, you're just filming it on the right day in a very overcrowded city.
Right. And if they're fat, what are we going to do with them?
I know, right. You can't just cremate them.
Yeah.
You take double the time to do it.
And on that callback, we will end tonight's episode. We don't have a time for the end of the world, unfortunately, but...
I had such a good answer.
I had an answer for it.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Let's go to the end of the world.
Dave.
Thank you. I like that you added the Dave.
Oh, yes.
Dave. A French leftist theater faces bankruptcy after opening its doors to 250 migrants and letting them in for a free show.
What?
And they refused to leave, and they remain in the building now 5 weeks later. What show are they invited to see?
Obviously, the Three Amigos, because it's cultural.
I like it. What do you got?
Ironically, Rent.
You had my answer.
Damn it.
The View.
Can you imagine going in for that? I feel like I'll sleep in the street.
Yeah, I'm good.
African migrants being like, Joy Behar.
She's really big over there. Yeah.
I say Cats, and I think they were just there for dinner.
It's going to be the
They're like, we're not leaving till we get food.
We're hungry.
Yeah, that's the winner. I don't want to top that. I had Rent as well.
Fiddling on your roof.
The Book of Moron, I guess. But like, that's a perfect answer. They're killing the dogs. All right.
All of them. Tomorrow, G Prime 85, we're doing an interview with him. It's coming out tomorrow on this channel at the normal show time. So be there. Thank you for subscribing and hitting the bell and doing all that stuff. And buying the merch. You guys, the hardcore people that wait all the way through the show and watch it back here, we appreciate you. So get yourself some merch.
Do it.
Good night.